Some are doomsday preppers, others survivalists or nature enthusiasts, but one thing they all have in common is an instinct for survival. KY3's Dustin Hodges traveled to Mansfield and spent a day at the Sigma-3 survival school, where students are learning how to handle anything and everything nature can throw their way.
Might give it a shot.
Mike Bristell lives in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and admits that being in nature is a little out of his element.
I've actually never camped in my life. I've never even been outside in the camping kind of scenery, you know, but I've always wanted to.
But he's learning survival skills that can help him survive anytime.
So this is a wigwam.
Any place.
This right here is one of the primitive arrows that I made.
Anywhere.
This is one of the best traps to use for catching fish almost 100% of the time. This is something that you're going to be able to carry with you for the rest of your life. So most people here want to do it for their families. Some people just want to do it just to test their limits.
At Sigma-3 Survival School, students learn exactly what to do.
There's multiple different kinds of shelters you can have.
And what not to do.
The hardest part is making sure that you don't burn too many calories.
If you find yourself stranded in the wild.
Anyone that wants to be self-sufficient in life and be able to survive off the land, be closer to nature, when you leave here, you're going to be such a changed person that you'll have these skills that the majority of the world doesn't have.
And they're just really
Instructors
nice
like Brad Snow share their knowledge and expertise on how to make your foray in nature
basically you dig your feet down up in here
as comfortable as possible.
and then you just want to push yourself here, dig yourself in, bring the leaves over top of you. It looks like it's messy, and it is messy, but it's really you're gonna stay warm.
It's always water, fire, and shelter.
Just a few weeks into his 45-day course, Mike has already learned the basics of weathering the wilderness.
This is the almost guaranteed way, once you've mastered this technique, to get fire almost 100% of the time in any environment.
With a handmade bow and a little tree bark, you can start a fire.
He's using the bow in a parallel motion back and forth. You can already see here he's already almost got smoke and ember going.
From there, you can get clean drinking water.
If you have the luxury of having some type of bottle here, you want to be able to burn wood, not down to where it's ash, but to where it's charcoal. You can see probably about 2 inches or so of charcoal in there. And really, that's all you really need.
Using this primitive filter, you can take this muddy water and pour it in the top end. And the water coming out of the bottom would be clean enough to drink.
The charcoal, for some reason, it has like this magnetic effect where the water will seep through it, but it'll just magnetize all that bad stuff and attach to the charcoal, so it'll just, only the water will slip through.
And from there, you should be able to focus on finding help.
One of the end parts of the 45-day course, you have to survive outside with just a knife, and that's going to be really interesting. I'm not there yet, but I'm getting there.
Maybe you'll be lucky enough to run into a former Sigma-3 student. In Mansfield, Dustin Hodges, KY3 News.
Sigma-3 offers a variety of certifications at training camps all across the country. So if you're interested, you can find out more about this program. Just look for this story at KY3.com.